Hi! Hi friends! It is Nicole and Kyle, and today we are going to talk to you about something that we were discussing yesterday, which often comes up in being successful in losing weight, is what you should do and what you want to do. So often, I think a lot of people do this, I know I do, is you tell yourself things that you should be doing, and you often neglect what you actually want to be doing. So, for example, I often tell myself that I shouldn't eat too much on treat day, or on treat day I should still eat my vegetables, or I should always eat eggs for breakfast. And when you constantly are saying should to yourself, that you should be cleaning your house instead of doing what you want, or you should be doing a favor for somebody that you don't really want to do, those things set you up for failure. If you actually take time and you think about what you actually want to do instead of what you should be doing, chances are that you'll actually be able to be more successful in it, because it's you driving the goal instead of somebody else. So if you think you should be losing weight or should be going on a diet, you have to actually want it. If you're just doing it because you think you should, you're probably setting yourself up for failure. If you actually sit down and think about what you actually want, which is what I did yesterday, I started realizing that I was doing a whole lot of I should be doing this or I shouldn't be doing this in my head. And then I stopped and I said, wait a minute, what do I actually want? Because I always tell myself that because of how I eat clean and I work out really hard, that I should have a six-pack and that my muscles should be popping out a lot more than they are. I tell myself that I should be at a certain body fat percentage by now, that I should look like all other female bodybuilders. But when I do that, I'm putting my whole weight loss fitness goals at a standstill, because my goals are not the driving force behind the shoulds. When I actually sat down yesterday and said, what do I actually want? I want to lose the last 20 pounds that I have. I want to look leaner, and I want my muscles to pop out. But what I realized was I shouldn't look like anybody else. I want to look like the best me possible. And right now, I want to look like the best possible me that I can get to. Instead of saying I should look like this by a certain time, I want to look the best way that I can look at this possible moment. Well, that set me up for a much better workout. My whole day was so much less stressful, and I was able to get more things done in one day than I normally do, because I'm normally forcing myself to do it with I should be doing this. Instead, I was able to fit in tons of things that I normally wouldn't, because I would be dawdling doing them, because I would be dreading doing them. But when you actually think of what you want to do, you're going to actually be successful in doing it, because it's you. You're the one that wants to do it. And often when we have shoulds in our head, you have to think about where they're coming from, because 95% of the time, they're not coming from you. They're coming probably from friends, family, from morals or rules that you were given when you were growing up, maybe from media. Think about where those are coming from, and think about, is it actually you that wants them? When you figure that out, then you'll know what you want. And this works for more than just fitness goals, but right now for me, when I said I want to look like me, not I should look like other people, it took so much pressure and weight off of my shoulders that instead of being obsessed with seeing results and obsessed with the number that's going to be on the scale when I weigh in this week, I'm just looking forward to every day, to every workout, to seeing how I can progress, because this is what I want. It's not what I should be doing. I took away that pressure. So if you can sit down and make a list and think about where all those shoulds are coming from. Are they coming from you, or are they coming from other people? And figure out what you want in your whole life, for every goal in your life, not just your weight loss and fitness goals. But if you think about what you want your body to look like. Do you want to look muscular? Do you want to lose body fat? Not what you should be doing, not what you should be eating. For instance, we always say, we love bananas, but we always say, well, we shouldn't eat bananas because they're too much carbs and sugar. Well, if you tell yourself that, you're going to start because we were telling ourselves we shouldn't eat certain things during the week that were healthy, like apples and bananas, we were finding we were overeating more on treat day than we used to when we weren't telling ourselves that we shouldn't eat those things. So when we said this week, hey, we want bananas, let's include them in our meal plan, but we're gonna place them in an area where our bodies will burn them off more. So this week, we've included a few bananas in our meal plan, and we've put them after our workout, which sets it up for fast-acting carbohydrates that our bodies will use up and fuel and burn all the fat off instead of storing it as fat, and fuel our muscles and our muscle growth as well. So if you want something, don't tell yourself you should or you shouldn't, that you should be eating this instead of, or that you shouldn't eat this and you should eat that. Say, okay, how can I fit it into my meal plan so that I'm still staying on track and getting what I want? Because the shoulds and the shouldn'ts, those will definitely throw a wrench in all of your plans. They will set you up for failure. I know this because I've lived the shoulds and the shouldn'ts in my head many, many years. And when I call myself on it and realize that I'm using influences from other people instead of myself, I have to stop, reevaluate everything, and really focus on what I want. And that is how you get from where we were at 300, 350 pounds to where we are now, is by doing what you want, what your body wants and needs, what you want and need, not what other people or other things or other influences in your life are telling you to do. So make sure that your goals are driven by you and not other sources. Hopefully you guys took some positive things from this. Remember, it's all about positivity and it's all about what you want. It's okay to be selfish and do what you want and not what others want. Because when it comes to your health and your body and your mental health and your stress levels, doing what you want will make you so much more positive. You'll feel better. You'll feel less stressed. And chances are you will lose weight a lot quicker too, because you're allowing yourself to do what you want to do. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really wanted to share this with you because I've been struggling with it this week, and I know there are a lot of people that struggle with the should, the shouldn'ts, and the wants. So there's my struggle for the week. I hope that you guys can take something from it and make some positive goals from it. So thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.